For I say unto you that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees, ye shall in no case enter the kingdom of heaven. Matthew 5, verse 20. This verse contains the theme of the Sermon on the Mount. The righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees were well known to the Jesus listeners. These men were meticulous, highly religious, and dedicated. They occupied positions of honor and trust, and they were generally accepted to be authorities on religious matters and as patterns for conduct. But Jesus said, your righteousness must exceed theirs. He made this meaning very clear. They were deeply concerned about the legalities of the religion. They were experts on definition and codification. They knew all the implications of the law that said, thou shalt not kill, except the one that named unjustified anger as a violation of that law. They had interpretations of the law that said, thou shalt not commit adultery, but somehow their codes never condemned lust. They agreed upon loving your neighbors, but they had never caught the idea that their enemies were also to be loved. 8 times in this chapter, Jesus repeats the same statement, but I say unto you. And in each case, he's contrasting their limited interpretation of the divine law with his higher righteousness of the law. Commentary on this text from Thoughts About the Blessing says this: a legal religion is insufficient to bring the soul into harmony with God. The rigid, hard orthodoxy of the Pharisees, destitute of contrition, tenderness, or love, was only a stumbling block to sinners. The disciples of Christ must obtain righteousness of a different character from that of the Pharisees if they want to enter the kingdom of heaven. A modern version translates this verse by saying, for I tell you, if your virtue does not go deeper than that of the scribes and Pharisees, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. The righteousness of the disciple of Christ exceeds that of the modern Pharisee because it is based on fellowship with him who alone completely fulfilled the law. No one but Jesus can impart this higher righteousness. And as always, think on these things.